Hi everyone, welcome to the social science class. I am Deepa here with a new unit from the block 9. You know that block 9 is rise of nationalism. In the previous class already I have told you about the unit 1 and unit 2. In the unit 1 you learnt about the formation of INC. INC means Indian National Congress. When it was formed? So it was formed by Abbo Hume in the year 1885. And in the second unit you learnt about the partition of Bangladesh and about the Swadeshi movement you learnt. So what is Swadeshi movement? After the partition of Bangladesh, how British Indians protested against the British, and because of their protest Britishers took back the partition of Bangladesh in 1911. So today we are going to learn the new unit, that is unit 3, the division of the INC. So here after the Swadeshi movement, Indian people openly they started to criticize or to protest against the British. Why they became so much strong? The main here worked for that unity, to bring the unity among the people. Those are the group of INC people. These worked very hard to bring unity among the people, so that even INC only asked for the reforms what the policies Britishers made. So they are the first, they asked reforms in the British policies. Policies means rules and regulations what Britishers they brought for India, the Indian people specially. In that they asked reforms. Reforms ಅಂದರೆ ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಭಾರತೀಯರಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಉಪಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲಾಗಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಫೋರ್ಸಬಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದವರು INC ಪೀಪಲ್, INC ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ division of Bangladesh in INC, so here some leaders such as Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, they thought that the way of INC, protesting way of INC was not so fast, it is very slow. If they thought that if we ask very slowly, politely to Britishers don't give the freedom to the Indians. So that there were two group of people, they had different views to get the freedom from the British. They had different ways, they had different thoughts, these two groups. So some people were very strong, they wanted to fight against the British and get the freedom, and one more group was there that was little slow, and they wanted to ask slowly without any without harming others, without hurting others, they wanted to get the freedom from the Britishers. So what are the thoughts of two groups? Which are those two groups means? Here INC was divided in 1907. There was a meeting of INC in the Surat. In that meeting INC was divided into two groups. Those were moderates and extremists. Here the thought of moderates were different from the extremists, but both wanted to, or both are working on one thought, that is to get the freedom from the Britishers. Ways were different, thoughts were different of those two groups, but both aim was one, both group aim was only one, that is to get to attain the freedom from the Britishers. What were their thoughts? What were the difference? Let's come to know. Let's know about that thoughts. Here moderates, the moderates had the thought, they wanted to achieve freedom slowly by asking for reforms. They wanted to ask Britisher slowly, politely, without hurting, without any fight, they wanted to ask the Britishers reforms and freedom. Reforms means I told you that is ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗಳು. ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಹೇಗೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರಿಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದೆ, ಜಗಳ ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದೆ, ಅವರು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು moderates ಥಾಟ್. In the moderates group, the leaders, main leaders of moderate groups, Gopalakrishna Gokhale, Surendranath Banerjee and Dadabhai Nauroji. These were the main leaders of moderate group. Next, another one group in the INC which was divided in 1907, that is extremist group. In the extremist group, the thought of extremists to get the freedom from or to ask reforms, the way was different from the moderates. Completely opposite thought they had. That is, they believed in protesting and boycotts to achieve freedom. So they told that to people, they were thinking to attain freedom or to achieve freedom or to ask reforms from the Britishers, we need to ask very fastly or fast movements. They believed, means they believed in protesting and boycotts. You know about the boycott. Boycott means it is one of the way to show the angriness by not buying the British goods. Means whatever goods coming from the England, Indians used to not buy those goods. They were using only Swadeshi goods. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಾಮಗ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಭಾರತೀಯರು ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ದಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಸ್ತುನ ಬಳಸದೆ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಕಾಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇ ಬಿಲೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಫೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್. And here in their method many may get hurt, but here they were asking slowly for freedom. In the extremist group, the main leaders of extremist group, they were Lala Lajpat Rai, Balagangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal. These were the main leaders. Along with these, many others were there who believed in extremist thought. Even here also in the moderate group also many were there. Along with these leaders, they believed in moderates thought. Here you should remember that they were very polite, but they were asking rashly, they were forcibly, they wanted to get the freedom from the Britishers, because they think that if we ask slowly, Britishers don't give the freedom. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೆಲ್ಲಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಥಾಟನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಸ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ 1907 ದ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ INC. INC, Indian National Congress, divided into two groups because of their different thoughts. But aim was one, that is to get the freedom from the Britishers. So this is about the unit 3 division of INC. Let's meet in the next session of social science, that is unit 4, rise of nationalism in India. Let's learn in the next class. Till then, keep watching video. Thank you.